Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Apostle Rakal, I'm back again. Shalom to you sincere brothers, wild sisters that are out there. All right. The title of this video is The Right Order of Things. Okay. Because this world is an upside down, degenerate, reprobate world that we're living in, under the control of this damn devil, Esau, okay? And basically, man, we already know. I just did another video a little earlier, okay, and it was going into the fire of America. So we already know the end result. We already know what's going to happen. We already know that this place is going to be destroyed, man. The Lord is going to smoke this place. He's going to serve. He's going to burn. That's why the burning of America, man, that video I just did a little earlier, okay? It got to, because that's the only way that it could be purged. That's the only way that the earth could be purged of all the wickedness that's going on here, the things that this devil is allowing to go on. Not that he's just allowing it, he's creating it. He's, excuse me, he's the author of it, okay? He's promoting it, man. He's creating it. He's forcing it upon people, man. This alphabet people shit, as my man said, the alphabet people, the alphabet community, okay? You can't even say it. If I said what I wanted to say, they'll censor my video. You see what I mean? Which is wicked. But then what happened to freedom of speech? That's how you know it's all BS. Because that type of stuff is being promoted. It's the homosexuality, lesbianism, transgender, and they're pushing it upon their children in the schools, man. You got these teachers, they coming and they actually seducing little children with that shit. So basically right now, the earth is totally upside down and backwards and inside out. And that's why it's gonna burn, man. But the right order of things is not being promoted in the earth. The Bible promotes the right order of things, man. The scriptures in the Bible, it promotes the right order of things. But in this wicked, hypocrite, goddamn kingdom, you go to court when the damn devil Esau bring you up in court. You swear upon the Bible. When you read in the Bible says not to swear upon the Bible. See, that's Bizarro Superman, man. Esau. That's him, just being the devil, tempting more, man. Then sitting behind the damn hypocrite, the demonic judge, and he's got on a black robe, which that really represents witchcraft. In God we trust. But see, that's the key. See, that's the trick word. That's the buzzword. What God? There's different gods. There's the God of this world, which is Baphomet, Satan. That's the God that they're talking about, man. Because when you go to court, everything, they'll bring you to court. Let's say you catch your wife cheating on you with another man, and you kill that motherfucker, and you kill her. You kill both of them. You're going to be prosecuted. When you read in the law, and I'm in the law right now, I'm in the book of Leviticus, right? When you read in the law of the Bible, which the white man got that up in the court and make you swear upon it before the proceedings, it says if you catch your woman committing adultery, you're supposed to put her to death and the man that was doing it, man. You are well within your God-given rights to slay both of them right there. The woman too, because the woman always gets away. The dude, you catch your woman messing around, you catch your old lady messing around on you, they quick to want to fight the guy or kill the guy. But the chick, they don't do nothing to her. She just gets in there, no, please, stop. No, you kill her ass too, according to the Bible. But if you do that, they're going to prosecute you. The police are going to arrest you when the police are supposed to shake your hand and say, hey, buddy, you did a good thing. You see what I'm saying? Or let's say, even if you don't kill them, you catch them, right? You catch your woman with another dude and you beat both their ass, then you call the police. The police are supposed to come and arrest both of them and prosecute them for committing adultery. See, in a righteous kingdom, the police are supposed to put them to death. Who are the police? The police are so-called officers of the law. The law, but they're not operating under the law of the Bible. They're operating under their satanic penal codes and their constitution, their demonic, Esau's own demonic laws that he made up. See? In Esau's kingdom, you see, in this kingdom, if you find out your son is a sodomite, You're supposed to kill them. If you find out your daughter is a lesbian, you're supposed to kill her, man, according to the scriptures, man. You see what I'm saying? But if you do that, you're going to be prosecuted for murder. Then they're going to say you a sick, crazy, demented person. See? That's what's going to happen. You understand what I'm saying? So the right order of things is not being promoted. Now I'm reading the scriptures, right? I'm just reading what the Bible said. That's why pretty soon these devils, they're going to try to shut down this internet and they're going to ban reading the Bible. They're going to ban that pretty soon. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be, the hour of temptation is coming. The brothers who claim to really be down for the truth, it may come to a point where you may have to give your life for this truth, man. What you going to, Esau passed new executive orders saying, look, anybody caught reading the Bible, we're going to detain you. We're going to put you in a concentration camp. You got to be ready to do that. Then they're going to say you can't pray. Remember that happened to Israel when we was in one of them captivities. They made an oath that no Israelites could pray. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. They're going to outlaw praying to the Lord. That guy was praying. See? I'm going to start right here. Leviticus 20 and 13. We all know this one, right? Here we go. Leviticus 20 and 13. If a man also lie, now I'm going to read a couple of them, right? Because these are all things in this kingdom that's legal, right? If a man also lie with mankind, we know what that is. A man lying down with another man of his own kind, the same gender. A man having sex with another man, that's what it means. Lie down and have sex with another man. If a man also lie with mankind, as he lieth with a woman, that's right. A man calling himself having sexual relations with another man, doing with another man what he's supposed to be doing with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. You see that? That means they're supposed to be put to death. You get two men trying to have relations with each other, sexual relations, you're supposed to put them to death. That's an abomination according to the Bible, man. That's a foul thing, unnatural. And it says their blood shall be upon them, meaning really you're supposed to take a sword or an axe and chop them up into little pieces and let the blood just totally mingle over the body parts. That's what you're supposed to do. I'm going to read on. 14th verse. If a man, let me see, right? If a man take a wife and her mother, it is wickedness. They shall be burnt with fire. They shall be burnt with fire. Both he and they, okay, both he and they, that there be no wickedness amongst you. That's right. That means letting you wicked. See, but there's no law. You niggas just do whatever you want to do. Esau do what he want. That means if you dealing with a chick, and let's say she got a fine looking mother, her mother's kind of hot, she a cougar. You can't pop a woman and her mother. You can't do that. Or if you're dealing with a woman and she got a sexy young daughter, teenage daughter, you can't touch the daughter. If you're dealing with a woman and she got a fine looking daughter, you can't deal with the daughter. You ain't supposed to do that, man. A lot of you niggas do that shit. Yeah, my woman's daughter, yo. That happens a lot. A lot of you women deal with these men and the dude be popping your daughter, molesting your daughter. That's wickedness, man. You're supposed to be burnt with fire, okay? 15th verse. If a man lie with a beast, he shall surely be put to death, and ye shall slay the beast. Yeah, Esau, these Edomites, they like having sex with horses. They actually be doing that. Them white boys, they're like popping mules, popping horses, dogs. You so-called white people are big into that type of stuff, man. Okay? That's right. You catch a man like Richard Gere, right? That actor, Richard Gere. He used to like to stick gerbils up his butt. You see what I'm saying? You Edomites are into that type of stuff. And a lot of you Jakes are into that now too. That means if a man has sex with a dog or a horse or a cow, you're supposed to kill that dude, and you're supposed to kill, because the animal's done after that. The animal ain't right in the head. You got to slay the animal, man. Okay? 16th verse. And if a woman approach unto any beast and lie down thereto, thou shalt kill the woman and the beast, and they shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. You see what I'm saying? I'll stop right there. There's more, but I'm just, because those are things that go on in this society. And people don't get prosecuted for that. They don't get prosecuted for that. Or they don't get put to death for that. And these women, you gotta let these Edomite women, they love having sex with their dogs. They're gonna pass laws now where you can marry your dog, you can marry your horse. These freaky women today, a lot of these wicked, evil, so-called white women, they into that, man. Having sex with horses, having sex with dogs, having sex with their cats. Yeah, man, that goes on. So according to the Bible, what's supposed to happen? They're supposed to be put to death because that's a foul spirit. That's not the right order of things. Now I'm going to jump over to Romans, right? I'm going to start at Romans, back in Romans, the first chapter. But now we're going to jump down to 22, Romans 1 and 22. Now when the Apostle Paul wrote these letters, he was talking to Israelites in particular that was in Rome, that was doing all kind of wickedness, because the Romans, the Edomite Romans and them other nations that were heaped up in Rome, Israel was following after the customs of them other nations that was there. Excuse me. And they knew better. They knew better. So that was the problem. So that's why the Apostle Paul wrote the letter to them, condemning them, man. The ones of them that was taking part in these kind of actions. Now, I just read in Leviticus the law, what's to be done with these type of people. All right. Now I'm going to read Romans 1 and 22. Okay. Now, he was writing this to Israelites, but it's twofold because it pertains to Esau too. Okay. Okay. Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools. Okay. And changed the glory of the incorruptible power into an image made like to corruptible men. Esau is the corruptible man. A lot of our people started worshiping these philosophies and doctrines of these other heathen nations that they were living amongst, okay? Instead of serving the Most High, Yahushua, okay, unto the image made like to corruptible man, Esau, and to birds and four-footed beasts and creeping things. They started worshiping animals and actual insects, images of insects. Why? Because them other heathens were doing that. The Romans and the Greeks that were around them were doing those things. So Israel was following after the customs. That's what was going on back then. They were following the customs of Esau and the other nations. That's why Paul wrote this letter cursing them out. Wherefore, the Most High gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts, their mind, their spirits, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves. They started going into homosexual acts because that's what was going on in Rome. Remember this was saying, when in Rome, do like the Romans, right? Who changed the truth of the Most High into a lie, see? Because they had knew the truth. Some of them people in the congregation that already knew the truth, they actually started perverting. That's going on today. Guys that so-called claim to be in the truth are actually perverting the doctrine and worshiped and served the creature more than the creator. Yes, Satan. They started going after the philosophies of Satan, the beast, who is blessed forever, amen, right? The creator is blessed forever, amen. The Most High, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. For this cause, the Most High gave them up to vile affections. That means the Most High pulled his hedge away from them and he allowed those demons to jump on them. So that's what happens to the people of this world today. The people that's all messed up into all these foul acts, the Most High is not with them, okay? For even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature. That's right, two lesbians. So the Most High gave a lot of people over to these demons, okay? And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lusts one toward another, men with men, working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves the recompense of their error, which was meat. You see that? That's why when you become a homosexual and you contract some type of disease like AIDS or some unclean disease, colon cancer, you get jacked up, and that's why a lot of people drop dead. They drop dead from doing that freakism, man, because it's an unnatural act. And then certain germs and bacteria and diseases form, or you catch them and you drop dead. See what I mean? All right? And even as they did not like to retain the Most High in their knowledge, okay, the Most High gave them over to a reprobate mind to do those things which are not convenient. That's right, all this wickedness, that sodomy, lesbianism, having sex with animals, all that type of stuff. So that's why certain judgments be falling upon these people out here in the world today, because the right order of things is not set up. So according to the scriptures, I just read it, according to the scriptures, that's why certain things befall certain people, or they drop dead from sicknesses and disease, because they're not following the right order of things, which when you read in the scriptures, Leviticus, I just read it, what you're supposed to do with such people and even the animals. Well, it ain't the animal's fault. An animal naturally ain't going to do nothing like that, right? But so-called human beings are supposed to be on a level higher than the animals. But they do these, but that's what I just read. The Most High gave them over to a reprobate mind. So because you don't keep the laws of the Most High gives you over. And that's what happened to a lot of guys who so-called were in the truth. Look at that one guy. You had the one guy that said he was in the truth, but he was a sodomite. He was committing sodomite acts, and then he would come to the camp. So that dude, but he claimed to know the truth. So the Most High totally just gave him over to those spirits, man. The Most High gave him over to those spirits. The Most High pulled the hedge away from that guy, and you don't see him teaching now. He's gone. You know, he's probably right now laid up with another dude, a man, committing, having a sodomite orgy, man. You see what I'm saying? And eventually, if he's not already dead, the Lord is going to burn him, man, with fire to purge that spirit that's in him. You see? So this is what happens. The right order of things is not set up on the earth, but the Apostle Paul wrote this letter saying, look, man, this is what it is. That's a demon that's on you. You see, because the Most High pulled the hedge away and gave you over to those spirits. And that's 2/3 of Israel, Esau, and the other nations. They all indulging in these things, man. Because the right order of things is not set up on the earth, but it's gonna be after that nuclear fire purges everything, man, from all these foul acts that are taking place here on the earth. You understand what I'm saying? That's why it's gotta be a purging, the purge, a nuclear fire Holocaust purge, man. All right? But with that, I'm going to wrap it up. I pray this video was edifying. I say shalom to you sincere brothers of the hopeful elect.